The 1998 romantic comedy, There's Something About Mary, directed by the Farrelly Brothers, is a film that combines slapstick humor, romance, and an unconventional love story. It follows the life of Ted Stroehmann, played by Ben Stiller, who was a hapless and awkward teenager in the 1980s. Ted harbors a long-standing crush on the titular character, Mary Jensen, portrayed by Cameron Diaz. The story kicks off with a flashback to their high school years, where Ted lands a dream date to prom with Mary. However, a disastrous accident involving a zipper and a pair of pants causes him to miss the prom and lose touch with Mary. This incident sets the tone for the quirky and often cringe-worthy humor that the film is known for. Fast forward 13 years, and Ted is still hung up on Mary, unable to move past his teenage infatuation. Encouraged by his friend Dom, played by Chris Elliott, Ted decides to hire a private investigator named Pat Healy, portrayed by Matt Dillon, to track down Mary. Healy finds Mary living in Miami, where she works as an orthopedic surgeon and volunteers with special needs children. Upon meeting her, Healy is struck by Mary's beauty and charm, and he decides to pursue her himself, feeding Ted false information to keep him at bay. This sets off a comedic series of events where Healy lies about Mary to manipulate both her and Ted, claiming she is overweight, has multiple children, and is in a wheelchair, hoping to dissuade Ted from pursuing her. The plot thickens as Ted decides to take matters into his own hands, traveling to Miami to reconnect with Mary. The film is filled with hilarious and often outlandish scenarios, including a memorable scene involving hair gel, which has since become iconic in popular culture. As Ted and Mary begin spending time together, it becomes evident that several men, including Healy and Tucker, a seemingly disabled architect played by Lee Evans, are vying for Mary's attention. Each suitor employs increasingly ridiculous tactics to win her over, leading to a comedic unraveling as their schemes are exposed. The absurdity is amplified by the film's supporting characters, such as Mary's hilarious and loyal friend Warren, played by W. Earl Brown, who adds depth and humor to the narrative. The film cleverly balances slapstick comedy with heartfelt moments, particularly highlighting Ted's genuine affection for Mary. Unlike the other suitors, Ted's intentions are sincere, and his awkward yet endearing nature eventually wins Mary over. As the truth about Healy's deceptive tactics comes to light, Mary is faced with the decision of choosing between Ted and the other suitors who have manipulated her. The narrative touches on themes of honesty, love, and the idea that imperfections can make someone more endearing. Additionally, the film's humor is blended with moments of vulnerability, allowing the audience to root for Ted despite his clumsy attempts and mishaps. In the end, There's Something About Mary wraps up with a resolution that sees Mary choosing Ted, appreciating his honesty and genuine nature. The film concludes with a comedic yet touching scene where Ted and Mary affirm their feelings for each other, cementing their relationship amidst the chaos. The film's blend of outrageous humor and tender moments helped it become a box office success, solidifying its place as a beloved classic in the romantic comedy genre. The performances, particularly by Diaz and Stiller, are praised for their comedic timing and chemistry, which contribute to the movie's enduring appeal. Overall, There's Something About Mary remains an iconic film, celebrated for its unique blend of humor, romance, and unforgettable scenes. The 1998 film, There's Something About Mary, directed by the Farrelly Brothers, is renowned for its outrageous humor and memorable scenes, but many viewers are unaware of the fascinating behind-the-scenes secrets that contributed to its success. For instance, the movie's iconic hair gel scene almost didn't happen. Cameron Diaz, who plays Mary, initially found the scene too risky and was hesitant to go through with it. However, her willingness to take creative risks helped cement the film's place in comedy history. Additionally, the film's casting process featured some intriguing near misses. Originally, comedian Chris Farrelly was considered for the role of Warren, Mary's brother, before the part went to W. Earl Brown. These casting choices, among others, played a pivotal role in shaping the film's distinctive comedic style. In terms of trivia, one of the film's most surprising facts involves the involvement of musician Jonathan Richman. Known for his quirky and upbeat songs, Richman appears throughout the movie as a troubadour-style narrator, often popping up in unexpected places. His inclusion was a creative decision by the Farrelly Brothers, who were fans of his music and felt that his unique style would complement the film's offbeat humor. Additionally, the film's title underwent several changes during production. Originally called There's Something About Mary Richards, the title was shortened to avoid confusion with the character from The Mary Tyler Moore Show. These behind-the-scenes decisions contributed to the film's cohesive and distinctive comedic tone. For those who love hunting for Easter eggs, There's Something About Mary offers a few delightful surprises. One of the most subtle references is a nod to the Farrelly Brothers' previous film, Dumb and Dumber. In a scene where Ted, played by Ben Stiller, is being interrogated by police, a poster of Dumb and Dumber can be seen in the background, cleverly tying together the Farrelly Brothers' filmography. Moreover, several of the film's minor characters are played by the director's friends and family, including relatives of the Farrelly Brothers themselves. These personal touches add an extra layer of depth and connection to the film, making it even more special for those in the know. Looking at the psychology behind There's Something About Mary, the film cleverly explores themes of obsession and idealization in romantic relationships. Ted's infatuation with Mary, which leads him to hire a private investigator to track her down, can be seen as a satirical take on the lengths people go to in pursuit of love. The film humorously exaggerates these tendencies, while also offering a more genuine exploration of how idealizing someone can lead to unrealistic expectations and misunderstandings. The film's comedic approach to these themes allows audiences to reflect on their own romantic experiences, often highlighting the absurdity of certain behaviors. There's Something About Mary has left a lasting impact on the comedy genre, setting a new standard for raunchy humor balanced with heartfelt moments. The film's success paved the way for similar comedies in the late 90s and early 2000s, influencing directors and writers to push the boundaries of comedic storytelling. Its blend of slapstick, gross-out humor, and genuine emotion resonated with audiences, making it a box office hit and a cultural touchstone. The film's influence can be seen in subsequent comedic films that strive to balance outrageous humor with relatable characters and situations. The legacy of There's Something About Mary extends beyond just its comedic impact. It also marked a turning point in the careers of its stars, particularly Cameron Diaz, who became a household name following the film's release. Her portrayal of Mary showcased her versatility as an actress, capable of delivering both comedic and heartfelt performances. The film's enduring popularity, along with its quotable lines and memorable scenes, continues to entertain new generations of viewers. It stands as a testament to the Farrelly Brothers' unique comedic vision and their ability to create films that both shock and delight audiences. Whether it's the unforgettable sight gags or the underlying themes of love and obsession, There's Something About Mary remains a beloved classic in the world of comedy.